She make me say,
Drop it low, girl. Drop it.
Hello and hello. Welcome back to, or welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Asha Ashe, and today I will be channeling a message from Spirit or the universe, or whatever you believe, as to what you need to hear right now. So get comfortable and relax, and let's get right into it. I have shuffled the cards that I'm going to be using. I have also cleared the energy of the cards. And I've also already prayed over the cards, as well as those of you that will be watching and receiving this message. And before I get started, I like to clear the energy within the room that I am by ringing a bell. All right, so let's get started. So today's topic is a universal message for you of what you need to hear on your journey right now. This message will be timeless. It doesn't matter when you see this or how much time has passed. It will be a message that is right on time for you. So let's get started. Okay, Spirit, what does the collective need to hear right now? What else does the collective need to hear right now? All right, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the other cards that fell out was the Eight of Swords, the King of Wands, but it fell out in the reverse, and the Two of Wands. So, right now what you need to hear on your message is, a lot of you have been waiting for something to come into fruition. Like you've been putting in the work. You've been diligent. You've invested a lot of time. But I suspect that a lot of you are starting to feel like, when is it going to be my turn? Like, am I wasting time? Am I going to get what I want? But you have to remember that the seeds that were planted long ago, as you've been watering them, going through different things in life, everything that you've gone through up to this point has not been in vain. No time has been wasted. Okay? So don't feel apathy, or don't feel anger, or don't even feel like giving up, like you're wasting your time, because the reward is within the horizon. It is coming. This is for the long term. This is not anything short. You know, the term fast money doesn't last long. So you want something that lasts, something that means something. So whatever it is you've been working towards, keep going, keep believing. You're going to get what you want. But enjoy the journey along the way. And the enjoyment is in the little things. You know, you can get bored easily and tired of the mundane. But try to make things fun for yourself. Enjoy life. You're here to thrive. You're here to live. So do more than just work. Take some time out for yourself. Take care of yourself. Take some time out to enjoy life. Like, yes, so perhaps maybe you're saving money, right? Well, sometimes you need to take a little bit of it and go to a movie or something. Do something to have fun. It doesn't have to cost you a lot. And here we have the Page of Cups. So pages talk about new beginnings. And this is about creative opportunities, intuitive messages, and being curious. A happy surprise is on the way. Maybe it's a new love. Whatever this happy surprise is, I think it's tied to something you've been working towards, you've been wanting. And it is on its way. But just again, make sure that you see the opportunity for what it is. And what I mean by that is sometimes, again, in the mundane things of life, the going to work, coming home, doing your chores, this, that, the other, you can get bored and it can seem like life is happening for everyone else but yourself. But life is happening for you as well. Don't just get to a point where you... Let me see how I can explain this. Instead of getting to a point where you're just going through the motions of life, take some time out to explore. Explore your environment. You might meet new people that way. And while you're out exploring your environment, you may have an opportunity to bring this about faster. You might have the opportunity to bring this on into your life, whatever it is, whether it's a career you've been working at, something that you invested in, that you're looking for a exponential return on investment. But whatever it is, it's secure. It's security, it's sustainability, right? But you might be becoming bored with work. So you might be becoming bored with the daily tasks you have. So switch it up. Do something different. Because we have here the Eight of Swords. You're being bound by your own mind, negative thoughts. You've imposed restrictions on yourself. You're imprisoned in your mind. You may even have a victim mentality and feel trapped. But that is all in your mind. See, if all she has to do is step forward and she won't be in this mess right here. It's not even surrounding her in a circle. At any time, she could just step forward. But she's bound by the imprison she's placed herself in within her mind. And again, you can imprison yourself with your thoughts, just going by day to day surviving when you should be thriving. There is a lot for you to be grateful about. So stop focusing on... Don't even focus on what you don't have. Focus on what you do have. If you have opportunities to get out, meet new people, go do different things and see different places, do it. It's going to open up a whole new world to you. Because we have now the King of Wands. It came in the reverse. Impulsiveness, ruthless, high expectations, haste, unachievable expectations. Maybe you've placed these things on yourself. Maybe you've set the bar so high you feel that you can't reach it because maybe you're trying to avoid something that happened in your past from happening again. But again, it all, I feel, points back to your mindset and how you're looking at things. And instead of looking at it as, will I ever get this? You have to stay positive. You have to remind yourself that you've been working this long for it. It is going to come. Some plants don't, I guess no plants really grow overnight. So if you've been watering a seed for a while, the harvest is coming. But again, there's a lot going on underneath the soil than you can see with your eyes. So there's a lot going on in the spiritual, and it's like very close. But don't take your eyes off the prize with the day-to-day things. Keep dreaming. Keep pushing forward. But get out and experience life also. While you have to actively wait. It reminds me of that old church saying, while you're waiting on your blessings or for the door to open, praise and worship out in the hallway, something to that effect. You have to actively work. So, faith without works is dead. And I believe for this message, it is more so of working on your mindset and your beliefs. So acknowledge your feelings and what you're feeling, but release that. Counteract those negative thoughts with positive ones. If you keep asking, will this ever happen? What if it doesn't happen? But what if it does? How will that feel? If your dream comes true, you're going to be elated and over the moon. So stick with that. Stick with that. Again, this isn't easy work to control your thoughts, because the negative thoughts are going to come in, but you have to be up on it. You have to be on your A game to counteract those. And lastly, we have the Two of Wands, which is upright, planning, progress, making decisions, discovery, leaving home, travel plans. So this makes me think about this Page of Cups card here, about those creative opportunities. You have to be looking ahead, and you have to, keep the vision in your mind. But opportunities are going to come to you. They're going to present themselves, and you have to make a decision, right? So instead, you don't want to be impulsive. You do want to think through it, but don't take forever. Don't take too long to think through it, right? This is about planning here and making progress and making those decisions. So weigh your pros and cons, and then go with what your gut tells you. Intuitively, you know what the answer is already. So use your gifts and use your intuition, and go out and discover new things. Go travel to new places, even if it's just a day trip. Go and travel, meet new people, and just let the possibilities be open. Don't try to control the narrative or the outcome of a situation. There are many ways that spirit can bring about what it is you seek. So don't put spirit in a box. Don't say, I want it to come this way, because if it does come your way, okay, cool. But what if it would have came a different way and it would have been even more spectacular? Like, let's say you need $1,000. I'm just using this as an example. But you're like, but I wanted to come in a white box with a blue bow. And so, okay, it comes in a white box with a blue bow. Oh yeah, I got my $1,000. But what if spirit wanted it to arrive to you on a horse, and that horse not only had your $1,000, but it had an opportunity for you to create $1,000 a day. I'm just using that as an example. Don't put spirit in a box. Don't put yourself in a box. We're all energy, so as you're making your plans, write down how much things cost. You may not have a way to bring it in at the moment, but opportunities will come along the way and be like, ooh, this is how I can get that. Or this is how I can bring about maybe that. Again, keep pushing forward. If you're going to look back at how far you've come. So let's get some oracle, some clarifiers here. Spirit, what does the collective need to hear in this moment? Can you clarify the Seven of Pentacles? Spirit, clarify the Seven of Pentacles. All right, this card went to come out. Altar of fire. We have the altar of fire, good juju. I'm going to read you what this message says. Be inspired. There is something in the air, and it is your success. Great things are happening. Open yourself to opportunities and unexpected choices. Claim your moment. Beautiful. Embrace the rebirth in love, health, money, and happiness. This is not the time to tiptoe. Be big, be bold. You are manifesting wonderful outcomes, but you must take creative action to let it all in. Be ready to expand and evolve. This is what you've been waiting for. An ancestral memory. The altar of fire is represented by the Gaia Dua, the fire tree of the matriarchal Akan people. The fire tree holds the Kra, or life force energy, of the supreme being, goddess Naomi. I might be saying that wrong. The fire trees were planted by the Queen Mother, who maintained the ancestral altars and shrines to goddess Naomi on behalf of her people. Ancestral medicine. Set up an altar in honor of fire goddess energy, from the flame-loving cobra goddess Wadjet of Egypt to Madame Pele, the Hawaiian volcano goddess. Declare, it is easy for me to be successful. So to me, honestly, this sums up the cards. It's easy for you to be successful. You've got this. Claim it. Change your perspective. Change how you look at things, because sometimes the things that come to you are opportunities for you to allow spirit to shine. Opportunities for you to shine brightly. This is like a rebirth for you. Fire destroys things, but it makes things new because it creates an opportunity for new things to come in whatever has been burned down, right? There's beauty that you can create with ashes. So don't shrink. Don't shrink. You know, you're looking back over, what you've been working on. Sometimes you may feel defeated because your mind will start to lie to you and say, oh, you're never gonna XYZ, or this is never going to XYZ. Stop doing that. Don't shrink. Be big, be bold, because you're manifesting. Faith without works is dead, right? So at every step that you take, you're showing spirit. You're in action, and you're showing spirit that you're not afraid to get in and do the work. And so you got to meet spirit halfway. So each step you take, spirit takes two. Sometimes you just can't see it because, again, there's a lot. If you're thinking about plants and harvesting, there's a lot that goes on underneath the soil before we start to see the fruit of our labor. So come out of this. Again, if you're going to look back, make sure you look back at how far you've come. But whatever this is, it doesn't even have to involve money. It could be a relationship. It could be whatever it is. Whatever it is. Be big, be bold. You are manifesting wonderful outcomes. But take creative action. Take creative action. You've got ideas you may be sitting on. It could be an idea to bring you and your lineage wealth, generational wealth. Stay on it. Don't shrink. Be careful who you talk to about these things. And don't don't put unattainable expectations or unachievable expectations on yourself. Don't do that to yourself, okay? So, all right. I want to get one final message from Spirit. Spirit, what is one final message for the collective? What do they need to know as we close out? How can they be encouraged? All right, actually, put it this way. Okay, final message. Mother of Water, emotional self-care, and the Monarch, victorious. The message I'm receiving, without even looking at the message for this, take care of yourself, especially your emotional well-being. Prioritize your self-care. That comes absolute first. I'll give you another example. If you're working to build wealth, you know, there is a saying, work hard now so you don't have to work hard later. That is fine. But if you're so broken down in your body, by the time you can finally enjoy that wealth, you're not going to really enjoy, because you're going to be sick, laid up, in and out the hospital, in and out the doctor, having to be laid up at home. What good is it going to do then? I mean, yeah, okay, you can afford the medical care. Yeah, but what good is it going to be if you can't enjoy it? If you can't be out and about in Rome or Paris or Jamaica, wherever you want to go and see the world. Don't you want to be healthy? Don't you want to enjoy that with your family? Take care of yourself. Nurture yourselves. So feminine energy, wisdom, nurturing, you probably do that for other people. Even if you are a male and you're watching this, this is about energies, not gender. Feminine energy, we all have both. The key is to have balance. So men can have wisdom as well. So this is just energy, not gender. But taking care of yourself. Perhaps you even need to be around a body of water as well. That may resonate with some of you. But you need to take care of your emotional well-being. If you need to go to therapy, you need to do that. But sometimes we want to vent to our friends, but it's not their job to be our therapist. Therapy is wonderful because it's an unbiased opinion. It's like an unbiased conversation with someone who doesn't know you, right? So they're not going to be biased in telling you what they think you should do. This is from an unbiased person and non-judgmental. So, but take care of you and everything you should be sacred to you so that you can be victorious. This card is in alignment with the Chariot card and on the move. So that you can be on the move, moving forward, being victorious over everything that you do. Everything that you touch turns to gold. But it means nothing if you don't take care of you and what's inside of you. Now, quickly, I'm going to share the messages of these cards. Oh, exactly. Mother of Water, emotional self-care. Take care of you. You are forgetting yourself. Listen to your inner voice. Trust the intuitive guidance coming your way. Your powers have never steered you wrong. You have only neglected to trust them. All of the soul work you have done so far is paying off. Take better care of your heart. Believe who people show themselves to be. Believe what your third eye shows you. This ancestor rules all things when it comes to our emotions. She also has healer priestess energy. But you don't want this to be wounded healer energy. Be sure to love up on yourself so that your cup is full enough to give to others. And that is the thing. If your cup is not full, you cannot give effectively to others. You have to replenish yours. So the balance is key. As you are being filled, you want to be overflowing so that when you're pouring into others, they're not getting your reserves. But the mother of water finds us here as Yamaya, Yoruba Orisha of motherly love and the ocean. Originally a river goddess, she crossed the seas with her children to spread divine love, mercy, and compassion. She is a guardian, the source of water and life. Declare, I am filled with the power of love. So stop ignoring yourself. Take better care of your heart. Believe who people show themselves to be to you the first time. And believe what your third eye shows to you. Some of you watching may already have some type of intuitive and special gifts. And maybe you don't use them for to help others, but it's helped you. But again, life sometimes has a way of knocking us over the head till we just don't believe what we see. And lastly, the last one, again, the monarch. Take a deep breath and buckle up. You will overcome this challenge. You are loved. You are protected. You are supported. And your hard work is paying off in a big way. Your vision is meeting your drive. Call your power back to you now and move forward. There is no need to be uncertain. You are on the right path, but your confidence and determination are needed. Take charge. Picture you rolling in on a chariot, heralded by sphinxes. You are regal. Okay, I'm not even going to go into that. It's go time, my child. If we fail to plan, we plan to fail. For many of your ancestors, planning was a luxury they didn't have. This is your nudge to keep going. Get your strut on. Declare, I have royalty in my DNA. And this is the Egyptian king who was actually a queen. I cannot say her name. I can hear it in my head from the documentaries I've heard that I've watched before, but I cannot say her name, so I'm not going to mess it up. But she was crowned king in her own right, and she wore a beard to signify that she was as powerful as any man. And there was an attempt to erase her from history, but it failed. So she kept going, right? So call your power back to you. Move forward. It's go time. It's not time to shrink because your mind is feeding you lies. If it's feeding you lies, watch what you're consuming. Work on reprogramming your mind. Some of you may most likely need to start shadow work or continue shadow work. You know, what if you find yourself being triggered by things, triggers are there for you to realize there's still some healing that needs to take place. So, all right. Well, that is your message. Take care of yourself and keep going. Take care of yourself and keep going. All right. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Asha Ashe, and I am finally doing personal readings. If you would like to schedule one, the information will be down below in the description box. And soon I will be launching intention candles for healing. if you love candles and you would like a Reiki infused intention candle, the link for that will be in the description box below as well. And make sure you're following me on all socials. That will also be in the description box. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye.